What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I am going to let this breathe for a minute. I am going to share it on my own X or Twitter or whatever it's called as my own community page, and then we'll get started. Alright? So, yeah. Give me a couple seconds and we'll get this thing started. If you want to talk, I will be dropping another link so people can come up and talk about it. Should have put that in the top. But oh well. Now you know. And if you don't know, now you know. To quote Biggie Small, MDT. What up? What do you think? You're a Ravens fan? Oh, let me drop the link now for you. Since you're in the chat, hold on. Let me get to your comment as a matter of fact before I drop the link. I hope that. Thank you, my brother. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Let me get rid of these notifications and drop the link so you can come up and tell me your thoughts on this hire. He's a great coach. I agree. Oh, my freaking dogs. Of course. Why wouldn't they start barking the moment I go live? Gotta get a muzzle for them. Not even joking. My mom would kill me, but oh well. Let me drop that link for MDT now, so he can come up and give me his thoughts on the hire, and then I'll share this everywhere else. Let's go. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Let's get this stream growing. Shall we? Hopefully we shall. I can't even read that MDT. I need glasses. That's my fault. I need glasses. But anyway, dropping the link now so you can come up if you have time. Or if anyone else wants to come up, they can. And talk about this hire. Thanks. thank you, MDT, again. You can't come on, okay? But I appreciate it. I dropped the link anyway in case anyone else wants to come up. They can, hopefully. Scrub's not busy and he can come up and yeah. You wish he's. I'll get to that comment in a second. You wish he was the Raven. Yeah, I know you're tired of Harlow. I know you're tired of him choking. And the media blaming Lamar. Because of course they do. That's what the media does. They find someone to blame always. Always. There's a link if anyone wants to come up, they can. Let me get through these comments by MDT and then I'll get back to my thoughts on this. Alright. So, my thoughts is I originally wanted Ben Johnson, but when he backed out and wasn't gonna take any coaching job, whether it be with the Commanders or the Seahawks. The next choice was Mike Macdonald, and we beat the Commanders to the punch, thankfully. Now the Commanders are scrambling to hire a coach. Gotta love it. Magic Johnson was never good scrambling. Inside joke that I should not make. But oh well. I am who I am. He's out there with his thing. I believe it. It scares me that the most points he gave up was against the Rams, but I think the Ravens were missing some defensive players that game, so yeah. But here's the thing, here's where the Seahawks need to build. They need to build inside out. It starts with that defensive line and then the linebackers. And then on the offensive side of the ball, they need to find an offensive coordinator. Easy for me to say. And after that, they need to share up the offensive line with guard, center, and maybe a backup tackle in case Abraham Lucas has another knee issue. Knock on wood that does not happen. Mac Little, what up? Salute. Trolling last night. Salute, Mac, salute. What up, Mac? What up? But yeah. Defensive line, linebacker, and offensive line is where the Seahawks really need to get better. I can't even deny any of that. They need to get better linebackers in free agency, not Bobby Wagner, who's 32, going on 33, I believe, or 31, going on 32. One of the two. But yeah. Let me check Twitter real quick, or X, whatever you call it. The Elon app. Let's just go with that. The Elon app. Now let me share this on my community wall and on my Twitter /X, whatever you want to call it, and I'll be right back. Let me get to that comment. No, I agree with that. I agree. HC wouldn't agree after Sunday, but we know what happened Sunday. The NFL made that call. Allegedly. He's learning from great people. Jim Harbaugh, excuse me. Not John Harbaugh. Or whatever Harbaugh coach at Michigan. I always get them confused. He's gonna kill me for that, but oh well. Alright, let me get to this next comment. Lots of comments today. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button, people. Make sure you hit the like button, please. Yeah, we do, Mac. Yeah, we do. Allegedly, and in fact, allegedly, we know all about that. Allegedly, that way I don't get done off YouTube. But would it be the worst thing if I did? If I did, no, I live. Oh, come on, only one like. Come on, people, hit that like button for your boy. Hit that like button for me. Come on now. It takes 2 seconds and it's free. Hit that like button. Come on now. Now I share it on. And now I share it on X and then my community. Well, then I'll go back to the topic. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. I got a new sub, that's always nice. Shout out to the new sub. Joe Cat, my guy from the Jets. What's up? Thank you for coming through. Mac Mitchell, what up? Always good to see you, Joe Cat. Always good to see you. Always love for Joe Cat, and his crazy self. I mean that with all the love in the world. Alright, shared it on Twitter. That's good enough. Let's get back to the stream. Alright, let's get to these last three comments real quick. Joe Cat is in the stream. Let's go. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, God.
There he is.
My God.
What's up, brother? How are you?
How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you?
What's happening? How you doing?
Good. Excited about this new coach.
I bet. I mean, listen, he's never been a head coach, right?
No.
No, he's automatically better than Rob Saleh, I'll tell you that much.
I knew you were gonna.
How was the holidays for you? All right?
Good. How about you?
I'm all right. I'm broke, but same old nonsense.
How's the family?
Killing me softly, dragging me down.
That's why I'm never getting married.
Yeah, well, listen, it's for the birds. Stay single as long as you can.
I'm trying.
So that's good. This guy. Now, did you guys already have this Macdonald character in the organization already?
No, he was with the Ravens.
Okay. And what was he? A defensive guy or offense?
Defensive coordinator.
That's the only thing I don't like about That's the only thing I don't like about these teams going after defensive guys especially in an offensive league.
I agree.
I feel like that was...
We wanted Ben Johnson, but he backed out on everyone.
Yeah, why would you leave? And that NFC Championship, such a misconception of everyone's blaming this on Dan Campbell. People obviously didn't watch the Lions all year because Dan Campbell went for it every fourth down. Right. So the whole thing with, Dan Campbell going for it on fourth down and listen, you're in the NFC Championship. You got to keep the gas on the pedal. The pedal on the gas. But
also, they never had a good kicker, even if they wanted to take the first.
100%. Even the first of all, that pass from Goff was perfect.
Yeah.
So I mean, everyone's blaming on Dan Campbell, but that receiver, I forget who he threw it to, but that receiver was in his hands. It was in his hands.
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want, Dan? That's not on Dan Campbell. That's on the receiver.
Not on Jared Goff either.
No, that was a perfectly thrown ball from Goff. It couldn't have been any perfect. But it's going to be an exciting season, I think. I mean, I've been reading this report that came out with the Jets, and it's just a complete circus over there. It really is.
Well, you guys hired a new receiver coach.
Yeah.
That's it.
He also couldn't teach his son how to catch the ball. You expect him to teach other receivers how to catch the ball?
His son won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, his son
Good
also
for
has
him.
his son also has feet for hands. You know,
He's better than that. I mean, Lazard.
yeah, 100%. But it's also, listen, if this report is true, which it sounds like it's true, because the Jets fired Rex Hogan today, like an hour after the report came out. Honestly, if you're reading that as you can't be optimistic, especially as a Jet fan going into 2024 with this circus. It's a circus.
Well, what report are you talking about? I just got up literally an hour ago, so you're gonna
Yeah.
have to fill me in.
Well, they fired the assistant GM, and there was a report that came out just like of from the Atlantic talking about 30 unknown 30 confirmed sources about everything that's going on inside the Jets building, and it's a complete dumpster fire. Like everything about it, the players are speaking out. Listen, if I'm sourcing Garrett Wilson, I'm requesting out. I'm requesting out. If I'm Brees Hall, I'm requesting a trade because listen, I told Sauce, I tweet. I mean, he probably didn't read it, but I tweeted at Sauce and Garrett. I said, listen, you better request a trade because you're going to be signing mini helmets at a shopping mall pretty soon in Long Island if you stay here.
All right.
You know, and that's the whole thing. See, DeMac knows. Everyone always shits on Jared Goff. Jared Goff played well. That receiver just didn't catch that fourth down.
Yeah, we know.
And you know that Dan Campbell's been Dan Campbell. He's done that all year. So like for people that are, oh, what a dumbass call! What a dumbass call! Like you haven't watched the Lions. Like you know he's gone for it a lot.
More than Robert Sala.
Right. And listen, their defense, and it was his first year in the NFC Championship. Like, all right, they blew it, but it's going to be a learning experience for him.
Yeah, it is.
You know, and they did let up at halftime, and you know, it's a you know, it's on the defense. The defense just couldn't hold. So
I
I
wrote on Twitter. I said it feels like the Lions thought the game was over at halftime.
yeah, they blew their load. That was it. They ran out of gas. They thought they had enough to hold them. Like, you know, look at all the teams in the that made it to the Final Four. Everyone had a quarterback and a coach, and that's
Yeah.
that's what the Jets don't have. The Jets don't have a coach. They
They
never
don't
had
have
a
a
coach.
coach. They don't have a quarterback.
No, and
In my opinion.
no. Listen. If Aaron Rodgers was this great of a quarterback, don't you think you would have more than one Super Bowl since 2010?
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
I mean, come on. Everyone's thinking, oh well, next year is going to be better with Rodgers. Like, that's it. You made your bed with a 41-year-old quarterback. This is why teams don't do this. This is exactly why. You know, Tampa Bay could do that with Brady because they have good ownership. They have good bones.
It's like what the Wizards did with Michael Jordan at the end of his career.
Right. You can't do it. You know, like teams like that, there's only certain teams that can pull that off. You know, Jared Goff, people write off. That's why I wanted Jared Goff to win so big. People wrote that guy off left and right. You know.
Yeah.
Now,
Even I did.
is Pete
Even
Carroll?
I did.
Is Pete Carroll staying in the organization with you guys or no?
He's staying as a figurehead, pretty much. That's pretty much it.
Yeah,
Just
no.
a figurehead.
Well, that's the thing is even with Pete Carroll, like people are like, oh, the Jets should go hire Pete Carroll. Like the Jets completely screwed over Pete Carroll in 1990. Screwed him over. You know, that's right. Brady took the pay cut too, and
Yes, he did. Good point.
Yeah,
Very good point.
That's the whole thing. Is like the Jets. Everyone, all these Jet fans forget the reason why they ran Pete Carroll out of town was Leon Hess saw a picture of Pete Carroll playing basketball with a bunch of players in the newspaper.
What's
So
wrong with that?
there was exactly, but this was like Leon Hess didn't like any of that shit. This was like coaches being friends with the players.
Yeah.
So Pete Carroll, he played like a pickup game with a bunch of the players, and it got into the local newspaper over here, like Newsday. And Woody Johnson was like, you know what? I mean, not Woody Johnson. Leon Hess got rid of him for Rich Kotite. And right there he would never come back to the Jets. Never.
No.
Like, forget it. You think Bill Belichick is going to come to the Jets? He resigned on a napkin. You know? Like, that's how pathetic we are, that a coach just left us on a napkin.
Because no one wants to deal with Woody Johnson.
No, the whole thing, and I've said it multiple times to all these Jet fans. Sorry, I'm picking up my daughter from the bus.
You're good.
I've said it to all these Jet fans like this. You can see the teams that always want to win, right? Mm-hmm. Like the Steelers. The Steelers always have good ownership. The Giants always have good ownership. They always put winning first. The Jets did a pay raise, a ticket increase November 15th for next year.
Because
and
they
it's
want,
like, for season
because
tickets.
They want their money.
And that's the problem. That's what separates like your organization, like the Seahawks. Listen, great organization.
Thank you.
They treated Pete Carroll correctly. And that's why I always rooted for Pete Carroll and the Seahawks, because I know how terrible my team treated him. Terrible. Like, they got rid of him for a 1-15 coach.
Rich Kotite.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. So, I mean, at least he's staying in the franchise. That's good. At least it was the best case scenario for you guys, because it didn't seem like a bad breakup. You're moving on, but not really.
It was, but the only reason is.
So what are you looking for in the draft from this team?
Offensive line and linebackers, to be honest.
Is Bobby Wagner coming back or no?
He wants to, but I hope not.
He's old as dirt, right?
Yes. Yeah.
He's washed.
Unfortunately, yeah.
He played well though last year.
He did. He was tackling Casper the goat.
Yeah, I mean, but he did the most he could when you're asking an 80-year-old guy to play linebacker, right?
Very true.
What are you gonna expect? Like, all these Bills fans were like super mad that Von Miller is not as good. Like, he's 85 years old.
And with a bad knee.
Yeah, bad knee.
Oh, you froze up. Oh, wait. You might have to.
Wait, hold on. I think Rodgers is actually going to get his ass completely kicked.
I agree.
Next year.
I agree.
This team's going to put him, like, he's not going to be able to move. I told you in the beginning of the season, I said the Jets are so far away from a Super Bowl that Aaron Rodgers doesn't move the needle.
And I agreed with you.
Yeah. I mean, look at all the teams in the playoffs, right? Like, even you guys. You guys took a little step back. You guys are stuck with Geno, though.
Geno's not that bad.
It's not that bad,
but
he didn't play as well this year as he did the year before.
True, very true.
But it's the luck of the draw. I mean, who do you got in the Super Bowl?
The Niners? Oh, I'm not watching that game.
Why?
I hate the Niners, and I don't want to see Taylor Swift 1,000 times on my TV.
Oh, would you rather see a bunch of guys? At least they're showing a hot chick on TV.
She's not hot.
I know she's not hot. She's not hot. I'm trying to talk myself into it because I have to see her so many times.
Because you might as well drink yourself in.
Let me tell you something. Dad Pat Mahomes, if he wins this Super Bowl, there's no doubt in my mind that he's beating out Brady with 8 rings. No doubt.
Probably, unfortunately.
This guy's got no team. He has Travis Kelce his
And
defense
that's it.
his defense isn't as good as they used to be.
No, they're
His
not.
offensive line isn't as good as they used to be. His weapons aren't as good as they used to be. Uh, Oscar, I abandoned the Let's Talk
Let's get a
Jets.
grudge.
I mean, I don't know how many more times I got to explain the story here. I left the Jets because I have realized when Aaron Rodgers went down that this team does not give a
Exactly,
shit.
bro.
The team doesn't give a shit about the fans.
No, they don't.
And they've told you that. And what they're going to
Right.
do, because everyone calls me crazy, what they're going to do is they're going to release the home jerseys of the 80s jersey. And they're going to tell everyone to shut the hell up, buy some more jerseys, and thank you for your money. That's it. This
Yeah.
team is a circus. And
And
that's why, like, you can't,
and Robert
they'll never figure it out.
Sala is the clown in the
It's terrible.
circus.
They're snake bitten, and it just is what it is. But Joe, we've come too far. No, dude, listen, I'm 34. I want to make it to 52 without a heart attack. You stay watching that. Listen, we're in this misery. I get it, but now I still watch them every week. I just laugh now.
It's not like letting people.
Yeah, I just laugh now.
Like
Like that's why I got rid of the podcast. I can't talk about this shit anymore. I was getting a heart attack.
now, there's something you can clear up because
Sure.
1 month you're coming back, the next month you're not. Which one is it? Are you guys coming back or not?
I can't do it. I can't. I really sat there and struggled with it, and I said, you know what? Like, God bless Tyson and Kevin. Those guys have been doing it for so many years. I don't know how you do it that long. I got rid of the podcast as soon as Rodgers went down because I'm like, you know what? I can't talk about Zach Wilson for 15 weeks. I can't do it. Like, you might as well go play in traffic.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and even with this, like the report comes out today and all this stuff comes out today. It's just, even when they're not playing football, they're a disaster. And that's the problem. Like,
they're a shit show.
they are. Dude, Deuce Staley went out to dinner with Rob Saleh trying to get Deuce Staley to be a running back coach. And Deuce Staley picked the Cleveland Browns, dude. Like, that's where we're at now, is that coaches are turning down a coaching spot with the Jets. Like, that's what Jet fans don't understand. Jet fans think that everything's like everybody wants to come to New York and all this stuff. They don't want to play.
They don't want to deal with it.
Right. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to play in that shitty place in New Jersey.
They don't want to deal with the ineptitude.
Right. Like, everything that we see on TV, the players see. The players are friends with players on that team. You don't think Garrett Wilson, if he doesn't make the playoffs next year, is going to request a trade? Like, you're insane to think that he would stay. Why would you stay? I feel bad for these guys because Garrett Wilson, Sauce, Breece Hall, their careers are being wasted. And that's like, you're not even doing me a disservice as a fan. You're doing those players dirty, like completely dirty.
What would the Jets want for CJ Mosley? Just throwing it out.
Please, at this point, just take him for free. Guy's washed.
Okay, Seattle give him a 5th round.
But Jet fans treat him like he's Jesus. Like, Jet fans think he's the second coming of Christ. Like, he's getting blown out of his shoes halfway through the game. He's only got about 2 quarters a game in him where he plays okay. Exactly. And Woody Johnson's never selling the team. Right. Woody's never selling the team. The kids are going to take over, and they're going to be just as shot as they are now.
Yeah.
As I've said it, even when I had the podcast.
Because the kids don't care about football.
No, listen, I'm going to give you a good analogy, okay? Let's just say I open up a pizzeria in New York City, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I charge $1 a slice, right?
Right.
And my pizza sucks. It is the worst pizza you've ever had. It's worse than dog food, right? But
it's worse than Domino's.
Right, worse than Domino's, right? I'm talking about this pizza will make you shit your pants, right? And every night of the week, drunk college kids come in and buy my pizza, right? And I'm a millionaire because every night I got 100 college kids coming to buy my shitty pizza when they're all stoned and drunk, right? Do you think I would really care about having the best slice of pizza on Barstool?
No, you care about
No,
the money.
I don't give a shit if it tastes good or not. These
You
lunatics
care
keep
about the
buying it.
money. Money, money, money,
Yeah, that's it.
money.
That's the whole thing. Woody Johnson doesn't care because you keep buying.
Well,
You know?
I've never bought anything.
No. Did you buy a throwback Seahawks jersey yet?
Yeah. Actually,
Which?
I bought it off the eBay. Off the
Mm.
eBay.
Who,
eBay.
who'd you get?
Witherspoon. Witherspoon.
Nice.
The defensive back.
Well, I heard you guys are getting new jerseys completely this year. Is that correct?
I hope not. It looks like a Power Ranger outfit. All
Which
white.
one?
All white.
The all white looks like a
Yeah.
power.
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about the white throwbacks?
No. It's just all white.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe it's time for a change, right? No?
Maybe.
I mean, the neon jerseys are terrible, dude.
I agree.
Those are horrendous.
Yeah, it looks like a freaking crayon threw up on it.
Now, do you hate Richard Sherman because he went to the
No, I
49ers?
I love Richard Sherman.
Even though he went to the 49ers?
I actually talk to his mother every once in a while. Shout out to her.
So you're still a fan of now, you as a Seahawk fan, do you think of Richard Sherman the Seahawk or Richard Sherman the 49er?
The Seahawks, because he was with the Seahawks longer.
See, to me, I always think of Revis as a money-hungry, disgusting player who won a Super Bowl with the Patriots.
Well, I know Richard Sherman on the family, so I can never think of him like that.
Yeah, see, I always think like as soon as when Revis went to Tampa Bay, it didn't bother me because he went for the money. But when he went to the Patriots and won a Super Bowl, yeah, when he went to the Patriots, that really made me mad.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have Power Ranger uniforms too with the Jets. Forget it.
Yeah, the black jerseys with the green.
Yeah, and now they're gonna they're gonna bring back the '80s logo next year full time, and then all these lunatics will be bought in again. You know, the Jets will never make the playoffs again. I guarantee it. Aaron Rodgers is going 8-9 next year. That guy is going to look like he's 85 years old by the time the season's ended.
Meanwhile, the last time you were on, you said the Jaguars were going to make the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, dude, I'm bad luck, man. As soon as I started watching the Jaguars, they lost like 9 games in a row. Like, I'm bad luck, dude. I texted my buddy at halftime of the NFC game, and I was like, dude, the Lions are going to win everything. And then they gave up 24 points. Yeah.
Hit the like button.
Yeah, I'm snake bitten, dude. Like, I'm a battered woman right now. I'm like a battered housewife.
Yikes.
But okay. I still think the NFL is completely fixed, though.
It is. It really is.
And it's becoming like WWE. Like right now, it's becoming WWE.
It really is. Why do you think Taylor Swift is with Travis Kelce of all people?
I hope he proposes to her on the field after
they win. Oh God! Don't wish.
I do. Like I want it to be so cringy that Twitter blows up.
It's gonna blow up, but not for the right reason.
Oh my God!
People are gonna say, "Oh, how romantic!"
Yeah, he's gonna retire.
Yeah, effing break.
See, I don't know how you could be more mad at Taylor Swift than Brittany Mahomes. Brittany Mahomes is way worse.
Oh, I don't like her either.
No, they're both insufferable.
They don't show her on camera 1,000 times.
Well, because she doesn't have that face. She doesn't have the face that Taylor Swift has. Taylor Swift has the face.
The better face?
Oh, brutal. all about the butterface. But I think that if Pat Mahomes wins the Super Bowl, whether it's rigged or not, he got there by himself with Andy Reid. He didn't, everyone said, "Oh, you're not going to win one with Tyreek Hill." He did. You're not going to win one without this guy. He did.
Hey, I'll admit I was one of those guys.
Yeah, if you can overcome this, he has half a roster that he did when he won a Super Bowl. If you can overcome all of this with half a roster, he's definitely beating Brady, no doubt.
Or you're in the NFL.
What's that?
Good gracious.
And listen, Tom Brady's going to be announcing games next year. That's going to be good.
Yeah, as a person who's met Tom Brady.
See, I like Tom Brady. A lot of Jet fans hate Tom Brady.
I said I've met.
Oh, you met him?
Yeah.
Was he nice?
Yes, very nice. Very nice guy. Very nice guy.
I mean, a lot of Jet fans hate Tom Brady. A lot of guys around the NFL hate Tom Brady, but
yeah, it's called envy.
You can't not respect what he did. The guy's incredible.
If you do, that's called hatred.
Right, even the Bills fans that you see all the Bills fans on line now on Twitter. They talk such a big game that every year is their year. And
then the last game.
Yeah, they can't kick field goals. I was crying. Yeah, they can't kick field goals. And Buffalo acts like Tom Brady didn't. Tom Brady had full control of that division for 20 years. There wasn't one time. The only time we gave them a run for their money when got further than them was 2009 and 10.
Right, Bumper. It's called envy.
That's what I'm saying. These people, they hate on. Listen, I don't think LeBron is better than Jordan, but LeBron's got to be 1A. No,
not really. I put Kobe up there.
Above Kobe, LeBron?
Yeah. Kobe, Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki.
You put Dirk Nowitzki before LeBron?
Yeah, because he could actually
handle. Watching the Knicks now?
No.
No.
I'm like, what?
I haven't watched since Jordan.
Do I watch?
After Jordan, it all became a super team. You had to go, look at LeBron changing teams to go win. It was just.
Yeah, but Kobe never did that.
Jordan did it with whoever came through the door. That was it.
Well, let's face it, they bought players like Dennis Rodman because.
So now, who?
Michael Jordan could never beat Dennis Rodman.
People shit on Dennis Rodman, man. My favorite Dennis Rodman memory was when he got caught cheating with Carmen Electra, and he said that the hookers came out of the ceiling. He got caught in bed with two hookers, and she walks in, and he was like, they fell from the ceiling. If you got to respect the guy for that.
That's classic Dennis Rodman.
But he was everyone shits on Dennis Rodman for all the off court stuff. Dennis Rodman was unbelievable.
Yes, on and off the court.
Same thing with Scottie Pippen. Same thing with Scottie Pippen.
No, I call him Scottie Simpson.
Scottie Simpson.
I'm not making that up. I was the one that I need to copy. I need to copyright that.
Yeah, you have to.
Remind me.
That should be your Twitter burner account.
Oh, you just gave me a great idea. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Make that your burner. I won't tell anybody that it's you. I have so many burners on Jet's Twitter that people are so mad at the stuff that I tweet.
I don't want to know.
They're so mad because they don't want to hear it. You got at some point we got to we have to I know COVID happened and everything, but we all have to get back to reality. We can't. You know what I mean? You have to just call it what it is. The dude's 41 and he hasn't won a Super Bowl in 15 years. And you think that a 41-year-old grandfather with brittle-ass bones who was barely touched when he got hurt is going to go to the Super Bowl, beat Pat Mahomes, go to the Super Bowl with Rob Saleh. That's your anticipation for 2024. It's like
No, that's sweet teas and
it's delusion.
anticipation.
Anticipation. Listen, the Jets will be lucky if they have 7 wins next year. I guarantee it.
Can you say that?
The Jets will be lucky if they have 7 wins next year.
Thank you.
They'll be lucky for that. What did I say when they signed Quentin Williams? Right? I said all these people on Twitter like, you got to sign Quentin Williams. Well, I said on the podcast, I said I guarantee you he doesn't have 12 sacks again. I guarantee it. And what did he have? 5.5 sacks. Pathetic.
Right.
Pathetic. And that's what you do. Like, that's the thing. Is like it's proven. As soon as you pay these fellas, they're not. That's it. They slack it off. They got the bag. They got a guaranteed job. Right. The money's too big. Like, if you listen, Aaron Donald is a different kind of player, right?
Yeah.
Quentin Williams wanted Aaron Donald money, but you know what Aaron Donald did the year after he got paid?
He won a Super Bowl.
He won a Super Bowl and got another 20 sacks. Like, his production stayed. This guy, forget
this
it.
year he got 12.
Right. 12 sacks, and he got the majority of those sacks against backup quarterbacks. So we paid a guy $25 million a year who got the most amount of sacks against Brett Rippon. Like, it's only the Jets, man, can make this up. Like, you guys know that you're rebuilding now, which is like you're in a half rebuild kind of.
Half rebuild.
It's like a half. You're like 50%. You're not on the fence yet. And what do you have? You have 1 more year with Geno?
Yeah, 1 more year.
Oh, this was his 2nd year of the contract, right?
No. This was his first.
So they'll have this year and then next year? So 2 more seasons?
No, just this season.
Oh, that's good. So maybe
Just
if you guys
season.
maybe what number are you guys picking in the draft?
16.
Oh, so I mean, do you take a quarterback in the 3rd round?
Yeah, in the 3rd round, yeah.
Maybe I would even
Before that, no.
You wouldn't take one at 16?
No, not.
What about it? What about if somehow
we have too many holes? We have too many holes.
Yeah.
In the team to be picking quarterback.
Okay.
In the 1st round. Way too many holes.
See, I want the Jets to take 6 quarterbacks in the draft with all 6 picks.
I could make that happen in a way.
Yes.
All
6 picks. No, I really want them. I really want the Jets to take all offensive line, 6 offensive linemen, and a quarterback to sit behind Rodgers.
I don't blame you.
You know, if you can get that, I want that Michael Penix kid.
Penix, yeah.
Yeah, because his name is so close to penis. So when he sucks, he's going to suck.
Not going to suck.
No, he is. If he goes to the Jets, anyone that puts on that green jersey is going to suck.
Oh, yeah. If he goes to the Jets, yes.
Like, let's be honest. Garrett Wilson's a wide receiver, too, on any other team. Let's be honest.
I don't know about that.
If he was on the Seahawks, he would be right behind DK Metcalf. He wouldn't be a number 1 on the Seahawks.
He would be number 3.
He would be, I mean, you think, and then the Jet fans, the big thing, too, is every day on Twitter they're talking about the wide receivers. Mike Evans just made the playoffs with Baker. He's not leaving. T. Higgins is not going to leave Joe Burrow. All these people don't want to come here. That's the greatest part about it. And the Jets will be stupid this year. They'll make a crazy offer for Devontae Adams. And when they do, they'll be sandbagged for the next 5 years. And that's what happens.
Aaron Rodgers is only going to say 1 more year.
Listen, after Rodgers beaten that he's going to take this year, he's only playing this year. That's it. He's out.
I agree, but time.
This guy's going to get his ass kicked so bad, Jose, that he's out. Like, he's going.
Again, I agree.
Like, everyone thinks that he's going to have this amazing season. He's going to suck.
You should.
Like, look at – do you have you guys have like Facebook Marketplace over there, right? In
Yes,
where you're at, you could find a Brett Favre Jet jersey on Facebook Marketplace for $20. That's where the Rodgers jerseys are going to be. You're going to see them on Facebook Marketplace. They should have just got Derek Carr and tried to shoot for 10 wins, and it would have got him into the playoffs.
that's what I said, but people call me crazy.
I'm telling you, Jose, if we didn't call this all last year, it's just crazy, right? It's amazing how it all came true.
But yet, why the idiot?
Yeah, I know. What's amazing to me is that people that work 60 hours a week can figure out how to run the Jets, but the Jets who do this full time can't figure out how to win one in half a century. It's incredible. Like we said it in the beginning of last year, you got to get a backup quarterback for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Nope. $4 million was too much for Gardner Minshew. So I'm glad to see you still doing the show here.
Always. I never give up. I never quit.
That was just great, man. I mean, now what days are you doing? Are you doing set days and
No.
just whenever?
Yeah, just whenever.
Good.
I put it out on Twitter and on my community wall.
Oh, I can't wait to follow your burner, man. I can't wait to follow your burner. I've been blocked by so many people on Jets Twitter. It's unbelievable. That Boy Green, I'm coming after Boy Green with every burner I have.
Please do.
I have to. That guy, he's insufferable. I don't care. I've called them all out. I've called every single Jets Twitter out, that Jets media character, Jake Asman, all of them. They're all phony balonies. Every single one of them. I can't wait. I cannot wait until the Jets go 8-9. And these people's lives are crushed.
Or 7-10,
maybe even 6-11. Aaron Rodgers is gonna look like Jesus by the time he's done with next season. He's gonna be wearing a cross of thorns and bleeding all over the place. This guy.
Oh,
I'm telling you, Aaron Rodgers.
Why do you have to go there?
Well, I'm telling you, he's gonna. You ever see the Passion of the Christ? That's what Aaron Rodgers is gonna.
Yes, but why did you have to?
I'm telling you,
why do you have to go there? Why? Why?
They couldn't get a nice 31-year-old quarterback. They had to get a guy who's on his last life here.
Yeah, I agree.
Look at Jordan Love. You think Green Bay gave a shit that they got rid of Aaron Rodgers?
No, they're thankful.
They don't. Yeah, they're out of that night, man.
And they're thankful for the second round pick.
Yeah, dude, and Jordan Love looks good.
Yeah.
Jordan Love looks really good. Gets to the playoffs.
Some of the throws still look wobbly, but he looks good.
Yeah, obviously it's not the coaching, Mike McCarthy's having some success with the Cowboys.
No, he's not. Not after that playoff loss.
He's still going to keep his job, though.
Yeah, one last year before he gets...
I mean, I would take Prescott on the Jets.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would. I would take Dakota Prescott.
It would be the same thing as Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't think that. Listen, I think at the end of the day, the reason why the reason why the podcast isn't coming back is because I don't think they're ever gonna figure it out, dude.
They're not, unfortunately.
Like everything you try to talk about, it all leads to the same result of them sucking. Like, like, what do you want me to, like, it doesn't matter who we get. We can get 53 Pat Mahomes on this team. They're still going to suck.
Yeah.
Aaron
Rodgers.
Oh, dude, Aaron Rodgers is about to play the worst football he's ever played just because he put on a green jersey. He is going to look like Brownie Nagel when he's playing back there.
Oh, God.
I'm telling you, remember when Boomer Esiason went to the Jets? He's going to look exactly like Boomer, getting his ass kicked every game.
That was not pretty.
No, 1-15 with Boomer Esiason. That's what it's going to be. But
I think the Seahawks beat them that year.
Yeah, of course. I mean, who didn't beat us that year? I mean, Now, are you looking for the playoffs this year? You're going to make the
No,
playoffs?
no.
So you have no expectation?
No. I'm keeping my expectations very low.
All right. Well, and now are you close to Seattle?
I'm in LA.
Oh, God, that traffic must suck, huh?
Always.
How's the
Always
chicks out there, though?
silicone.
That's okay. Listen, it's real if you could touch it. You know that.
You better make sure your wife isn't around. I don't want to.
She knows. I
I
said,
don't want
listen,
to.
if you ever want to
I don't
spend
want
6 grand.
a domestic violence happening on my stream.
Oh, no. Listen, I tell my wife when she's home now. I told her, I said, if you want to spend 6 grand on some plastic, you let me know. I'll pay for that, no problem. But listen, I love you, pal. You're doing a great job. I miss you so much. I had to call in because I miss you.
Thank you. I love you. I miss you guys.
Of course. Well, I'll keep calling in. This is the only podcast I'm supporting from now on. Is Jack Sports.
Tell Dan I said hi.
Yes, I will. All right, I love you, pal.
Thank you for coming on, man.
Of course, buddy.
Love
you. Later.
Joe Cat, my guy. You're a crazy, crazy guy. Shout out to him for coming through his crazy takes, which are not backed by me in any way. But that was entertaining. But let's get back to talking about the Seahawks. They need an offensive coordinator. Let's see if they've hired anyone. Let me check Twitter or X real quick to see if there's any news on that. Again, they hired the Ravens defensive coordinator Mike Macdonald as their head coach as of about 3 hours ago. They need to fill out their coaching staff and get better players. So we'll see if there's any news on that. Let's see. The one bad thing about bringing the Ravens defense is you can't bring Lamar Jackson with you, unfortunately. Bumper, if you're still around, you're going to enjoy hearing this. One of the leading candidates to be offensive coordinator is T. Martin from, well, you know where, Bumper. T. Martin from, you know where. Shout out to the OG Bumper for coming through. Shout out to Mac Mizzle for coming through. Shout out to Oscar the Grouch for coming through. Never thought I'd say that. Shout out to everyone coming through. I appreciate it. Hope you hit the like button if you were entertained by anything you heard. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. You know what to do to help this channel grow. I don't think I'll get monetized after that call, but oh well. It was worth it. At least I'm having. Some things are more important than money. Having fun in life is one of them. Let's see. Keep on. Patrick Graham stays with the Raiders. Good for him. Geno Smith is a Pro Bowler now? Okay, don't know when that happened. Oh, God. Why do I get this out about Stephen A. Smith on Twitter? Just why? Why, God, why? I don't follow the crowd. Yeah, you're gonna give me an ad about first take. Okay. Because that makes sense. X, Twitter, whatever you're called. Please get your stuff together. I'm trying hard not to cuss. I really am. Come on, give me stuff about the Seahawks, not about old stuff. Come on. Come on. Yes, I mean, if you're in the, if you're waiting for me to argue, just give me a minute over here. Right there. No, nothing new on coaching news, so if there is any news, I'll record a video and let that be known. But with that being said, offensive coordinator is next. Get that. And then, you're good, Mom. You're good. Hurry up. Yep. Only 2 likes. Unbelievable. But oh well, nothing I can do about it. Can't cry over that long. Thank you, Bob. Glad you enjoyed that conversation with me and Joe Cat. Wasn't expecting it, but always enjoy chopping it up with you. Always, always, always. I enjoy chopping it up with people. Any color. As long as they're fair about stuff. You know me, bro. You know me. You know me, Ochi. You know me. I also gotta call Michael Vick about these dogs. That's a bad Michael Vick joke, bad taste, but it's just a joke. YouTube, it's just a joke. Oh, 8 likes, even better. Nice. Glad people enjoyed that conversation. Let's get to some of these comments. That way I can say I showed the comments. Let me put the link back out there after I show the comments in case anyone wants to come up again. Thank you. Yes, champion team, Mark. I was the offensive coordinator of the Seahawks. Possibly. And the RB. Alright, let me drop the link and wait 5 minutes in case anyone else might want to pop up. I'll wait 5 minutes and see what happens. And if no one comes up, I'll end it after 5 minutes. After I drop the link again. Which will be in 30 seconds. It's crazy that every Seahawks content creator is live at the same time. But that's what happens when breaking news comes through in the middle of the day. Everyone wants to go live at the same time. Can't be mad about it. Can't be mad. Everyone has to do what they need to do to get on and get the algorithm cracking for them and make money somehow and gain subs somehow. So can't be mad. Can't be mad at all. Frustrated, yes. Mad, no. Alright, let's see. There's the link in case. Now, strike that. Now there's the link in case anyone wants to come up. They can. All they have to do is click them. Click the link right there and come on up. And also come up if you're new. Can't wait to talk to other people about this in other chats. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to talking about it. Gonna need a new YouTube picture since that's gonna be out of date, unfortunately. Still love the old man, but it was time for him to go, unfortunately. Nothing lasts forever. I tried, you tried. Y'all almost got me singing J. Cole up here. Well, I think I'm gonna end it here. And Gotti, if you're watching, come to the back chat. I know we have somewhere else we can talk, but I enjoy the back chat more because it's easier. And don't worry, if you're not busy and you want to come up to the back chat, you can too. Until the next one, God first. God bless. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next one, I'm God. Peace.